Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be me sharing with you some of my favourite weekly spreads that I have done this year so far in this bullet journal, and basically giving you guys some inspiration and showing you what weekly spreads kind of work for me and which ones didn't so much. The reason I'm doing this video is because I feel like I never really show many of my weekly spreads on my YouTube channel because I do my plan with me videos and I only show one weekly spread at the beginning, and then I only show them maybe my yearly flip through, or perhaps I do one video where I draw them all, but I only really show them on my Instagram. So I thought I'd just do a video where I show some of them to you guys. So firstly, I want to talk about the landscape ones. These are some of my favourite ones. They work really well, they really maximise the space. So the first one I did was the first ever weekly spread of this year, and I just did a landscape one with my January dog theme, and I really love the colours, the brightness, and I feel like it maximises the space and it's very filled up. I have I separated into two boxes so I can kind of maximise the space, I guess. And then I did one again in January later on, but this was not kind of the same layout. I didn't really use this much because I was on a break. I'd just taken my break from YouTube then, so it was not very much stuff. It was just kind of a bit of schoolwork. And yeah, so this I did make in a YouTube video. I made this in my YouTube video where I let my Instagram followers decide my bullet journal weekly spread. So this is what my Instagram followers decided. So I just did a landscape, and then I added a little cute Dutch door with some habits, events, doodles, quote, etc. And I really like how this one turned out. I did another landscape spread in February. When was it? I think I did it towards the last week of February, and yeah, this was it. I really enjoyed this. I love the watercolor in the middle. It's so pretty. I love it. And once again, I feel like this is one of the most used up a weekly spread of mine gets, because it's basically almost all filled up towards the beginning of the week, and then the end of the week kind of goes a bit downhill when I get less motivated. But at least Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is pretty busy and productive for me, I guess. Then I did another one in March, which was my oranges theme. Where was I think this was the first weekly spread in March. Again, the colours, very cute. I tend to keep the same kind of layout, same measurements, unless I feel like I don't need that much space, or I need a bit more space that particular week, depending on what I have going on. And then I always do a little quote in the 8th box, I guess, because there are only 7 days in the week, but I divide it into 8. And always make sure to leave space for a quote, because I don't think there's been one weekly spread in this year that I have missed out my weekly quote. That's literally what gets me through the week. Yeah, just once again, I don't know if you can see, but I have a little bracket around the morning habits I have, and then a bracket around the night habits, and then the other ones are just events, Instagram posts, tasks, YouTube videos, podcast episodes, whatever, etc. I have all of that on my key at the beginning. I mean, I haven't really updated it. It's kind of, I've got some new stuff, but that's mainly what I do. So I do use that a lot in my weekly spreads, as you can see. Then I think I did one in April, which was here. This is very jam-packed. I think this was, I was on half term, so I was doing a lot of studying, YouTube pre-planning, pre-filming, pre-recording content for YouTube videos, podcasts, and everything. So that was busy. My morning habits and my evening habits were also, that was quite a lot. And I have all of the cute colours, cute vegetable theme from that month. Then the most recent one I did was in May. This is actually this week. I'm on Saturday right now filming. Actually, it's Sunday today. Oh, okay. That's a bit embarrassing, but it's actually Sunday today. So this is not all completely filled up because I didn't really use my weekly spread this much this week. I was kind of just not as organised as I was normally, but that's perfectly fine. I still did use it for some events, Instagram posts, etc. But I really love my May theme. Is definitely one of my favourites. The colours are so cute, and yes, I didn't include. I think one of the reasons this weekly spread wasn't that filled up is because I didn't include my morning or evening habits. I didn't get a chance to write them in. But I think this is really cute. This is the most recent landscape weekly spread I've done, but I'm looking forward to do more in June. I try to include about one of them each month just to kind of mix it up. The next one I have is the vertical Dutch door spread. I do quite a lot of these. So the first one I did was in January, of course. This was, when was it? It was I can't find it. Let's have a look. Ah, here it was. That was a bit weird. Oh well. So I think this is another one where it really maximizes space, and if I have a super busy week where I have to write down a ton of tasks just so I don't forget, then I always try to do one of these. I love the doodles on the side. I feel like that just adds a really fun element to it. And yeah, so at the top I have a section for events, then I have morning routine, then I have main tasks, and then I have evening routine. The morning and evening tend to be the same depending on like what workout but it always changes depending on what workout I'm doing, or whether it's a weekend or a school night or whatever. But yeah, I really love this, and then I always tend to use the 8 box as a quote, and a little doodle. The next one I did was in February. Of course I did, this is definitely one of my favourite spreads in February. I love how it's all just tied together with like the watercolour Northern Lights kind of theme around, and then I did like a little circle here with the quote. This is the same once again with the events, morning, main tasks and evening. I think that just really works out for me, but obviously if you have more or less sections that you want to do, then you can change it up depending on how you like it. Then I did another one. I did one in March. Let's find it. Here it was. I did really cute oranges down the side, which I love. For this one, I used washi tape down the sides and then drew it and then peeled it off once I'd finished drawing, just to get that nice clean line, which I really love. Sometimes I tend not to stick the washi tape down too much, because then it will maybe like rip some of the page off, so I try to be quite gentle when I'm using it, just as that, like a little precaution. This, once again, the same. I've got the same layout, and just changing the colours and the theme and the lettering as well, just to match the monthly theme I have. Then the most recent one I did was in April. It was here. This is a less busy week for me as well. I think I was also on my Easter holidays. This was the week after Easter, so this is Easter Monday. So I took kind of like a rest week, not a rest week, but just took it a bit slower and take a little break. I didn't do as many tasks. I was focusing more on self-care that week, but I still really love how it turned out, and you can see on the weekends if you didn't use it, which is perfectly fine. Sometimes I don't always use it in my bullet journal if I don't have time to write it down. But yeah, I really love this quote. I took like a new kind of thing by trying to do it landscape, which I really liked, and I did "why is this happening to me?" and then crossed it out and put "what is this teaching me?", which I think is a really good message, and it looks really cute as well. And then down the side, once again, I did the cute little vegetables and changed up the lettering and the colours to match the theme, as I said. I haven't done one in May yet because I've only done 2 weekly spreads in May because we're already starting, but I will probably end up doing one later in the month. The next one I have, which is one I only just started doing in April, which is this vertical weekly spread once again, but it is just on a double spread as opposed to a Dutch door. So this does have a little bit less space than the other one because I have 3 days along one page as opposed to having 2 like I had on where was it? As I had one on here. I have 2 days along here, but then I have space for doodles, whereas as opposed to I have 3 here. So I guess it's a little bit less space for doodles, not as much space for like quote, whatever, but I still think it's really maximizes the space as well. Instead of doing 2 days for Saturday and Sunday, I combined the weekend because I don't usually tend to do it on the weekend, but sometimes I obviously have some space to write down what I want to do, and then on certain things I specified what day, so I put post Instagram Saturday and then post reel Sunday, just so I kind of know. But other than that, I think that's this is quite different to the other one. Also, I have the events once again, then I have the morning routine, then I have my to-do list, and then I kind of did like a little space where I wrote like my accomplishments from that day, and then like what I'd done that day, my habits I've completed, the tasks I completed, what I'd done, like a little overview. But I tended not really to use that. I thought I would try something new, but I didn't really feel it, so I didn't end up using it the rest of the week, which is perfectly fine. So the next one I did in May, I didn't include the done area because I didn't feel like I really needed it. And then lastly, I have the evening habits as well. I think it's perfectly fine to change things up depending on if you use it, if you like it. That's kind of what this video is about. But yeah, I really like that layout and I'll be using it soon. So this is not completed yet because this is next week. So I'm filming this Sunday right now, so tomorrow is Monday, so I'll fill in all the tasks I have to complete the next week. I'll probably do it this evening as part of my weekly reset routine. But this is just a really cute, simple spread, and I think it's the same as the other one. I just didn't include the done section, I just extended the to-do list section. So I have the events, morning, to-do list, and then evening, which is super simple, and I haven't filled it in yet, so I think it's nice that you can also see stuff that I haven't filled in yet. And obviously I did adjust it with the font, colours, and then stuff like that, just to fit in with this month's theme. And this one I didn't include any doodles because there wasn't enough space, but that's perfectly fine. That's fine by me, but obviously if you want it, you can just make the size of the boxes smaller to include some cute doodles with whatever theme you have. And then lastly, I'll just do a little section of all of the other kind of weekly spreads I did, which don't really fit into a category. So to start with, I have my January one, which was, I think this was week 2. I just had these cute boxes. I could have, if I wanted to do more space between them, I could have just not done the separate boxes. I could have just done lines between them as like a grid. But I thought it looked cute here. And then I have, instead of having my morning and evening routine habits in the boxes, I included them at the top as like a mini habit tracker, which I think is also really cute if I don't have that much space in that particular week. Then here is my February week 7 weekly spread. I really love this one. I love the cute little like kind of semicircle like doodle area here, and I feel like this is a really cute weekly spread. I have kind of my morning, evening habits and like daily things that I have to do here that kind of go across the whole week. Then I have like my daily tasks and stuff, and then events on the side, which I think is really cute. I don't really do this one this much because I feel like it's kind of a waste of a page if I only use like this tiny little section of it, and I want to kind of try and keep some space to include one more month in this bullet journal, so I'm trying not to do as many Dutch doors, but that's fine as well. Then the next one that I really liked was in April, this weekly spread. I love the doodle idea with the vegetables growing in the ground. I think it looks so cute. I did it in my quote page and I thought it looked amazing, so I did implement it in this spread as well. So I have my tasks here, and then a quote, and then I have my morning and evening habits. So I think this is pretty straightforward, and it does have a lot of space to write down tasks, which I really liked. I didn't use it this much as this week was not as busy as it was the Easter Sunday week, Good Friday, everything, so I didn't do as many tasks, but I think this just has a lot of space for me to implement lots and lots of planning and journaling in this spread. I think that's it for this video. I didn't do many weekly spreads, as I said, in May because I'm still halfway through May, so I haven't drawn all of them yet. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell for more bullet journaling and inspirational content from me. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys, thanks for watching.